Rochester, nearby to Syracuse, is fouled by Nathan George.
Syracuse has another 2 fouls to give here if they so choose.
I would think maybe you give at least one more, right? Disrupt their offense.
As long as they're not close to getting in the act of shooting, yes.
Keep in mind the continual motion rule this year. There's a little more. Let's see if they do. Yeah, there it is. So that's the 5th. They can still foul once more.
If you wanted to do it again, you'd think you'd take Starling out because he's got a foul. Betsy also has one. George not on the floor. He's got 2. You don't want Starling to take his second here.
He reaches in, no whistle. Council, final seconds, fading. That will not go. It ends the half with a Kansas lead of 34-25 with Melo looking on here in Vegas. Well, Syracuse going to have to make some shots in the second half.
Well, they're going to have to make some adjustments. Got to get some better looks. Certainly this Kansas defense has been taking away the paint and giving up the perimeter.
After the break, Adam and the gang, players there at halftime, presented by Modelo.
I've always found it strange. People really want to save money, but are so willing to toss their hard-earned
all is well. We got live at 7:45 tonight.
I want to be
just
rich.
watching the game right now.
You don't need to throw your
Hope you
money
guys
away.
are well.
All you need is your phone.
Watching my granddaughter.
No. Go to
Got Mama
Geico,
lost
get
around
a
a year.
quote, and you could save $900 with your phone.
Look at that. It's ringing.
What? What are you doing, mate?
I'm going in.
Calling me an old
It feels
lady.
good to save some coin. It feels good to Geico.
Sorry, calling us both old ladies. And Turkey Day's coming. Hey, 4 brothers. Seems like we have a problem here. What's the problem, love?
Ponvory is approved for the treatment of relapsing forms
What's up,
of
Heath?
multiple
What's up?
sclerosis in adults.
Seems like we
Ponvory
have a
lowers
problem
the
here. We
number
got
of
a
white blood
problem,
cells,
Let's
lymph
go.
cells
Rock, drop,
in your blood.
Jayhawks.
Usually, this will return to normal
that's a
within
big
1 to 2
problem,
weeks
right?
of stopping treatment. Ponvory can increase your risk of serious
Certain game
infections
was
that
played
can be
yesterday.
life-threatening
Ooh.
and may cause death. Ponvory can cause your
Let me
heart
check my
rate to slow
Instagram.
down, especially after you take your first dose. Do not take Ponvory if in the last 6 months you had a heart attack,
Not sure.
unstable angina,
Played yesterday.
stroke, or other severe heart
That's why we
conditions,
talking something
including
else.
certain
Let me-
types of
let me
abnormal heart rhythm.
turn this
The
down a
most
little bit
common
while
side
it's
effects of Ponvory include upper respiratory
What did I
tract
miss?
infections,
What did
elevated
I
liver
miss? I don't even know what I missed. A certain game was played yesterday. Stacy says, "Hey, brothers, what's up? What's up?" Hey, Christopher, I got the KU game playing for you. You guys beat us. Did we play you yesterday? Rock, Shock, Jayhawks. Go KU. I'm sorry we beat you, but I'm glad we won. I did watch that game. I didn't realize it was you we were playing. Rhonda, did you realize it was him? Damn. Listen, we've been so busy. We got live tonight at 7:45, but not only did I pick Rhonda up at the bus station, there was a lady that had a 4-hour layover because she was headed to OKC. And I said, well, go get her and I'll take her back to my house and I'll bring her back down to the bus stop. Well, Wynn got her. She wanted to go with us. She got in the car and said, hey, I'll pay your gas if you'll take me on to Norman, Oklahoma. So, well, I usually don't like to go to OU territory like that. But I came home, grabbed my sunglasses, woke my husband up, said, I'm fixing to give a lady a ride to Norman, Oklahoma. He said, okay. So we gave that lady a ride to Norman, Oklahoma on Sunday. Hey, Gail, how are you doing? And for those that don't know, Gail's nephew from Liberal, Kansas sings that song. Lover, you don't love me no more. That song.
Lover,
Hey,
you
stop.
don't love me anymore.
And I've got my granddaughter today. So, sis, I got a threatening text message yesterday from Rat Daddy. I'm supposedly being sued. Yeah, well, Let them sue. Four Brothers is at work. All right. And we're going to watch this KU game. And I'm going to listen to you guys and pay attention. Sorry to the Four Brothers that Rock Chalk Jayhawks kicked ass yesterday. Rock Chalk.
Together, they play off of one another. And when I think of Bryson Tiller, I also think of the rapper and the singer as well. Wild thoughts. You know what I mean? But I really like what they've done, and also what they've done to
the beat is cutting in and out a little bit. Sorry about that.
But not to switch.
What I can say is we can bring it on, him or his threat.
From the 3-point line.
What's he trying to serve you with? A cease and desist?
To do when you don't have to switch. And also, I was
like it'd be interesting to see what they think they're going to sue you for.
But Dinger does a great job of not overhelping. For Syracuse.
Let's take a look at Bedinga's tape again. He is not. Oh my gosh!
Bedinga shot a three. For anything that goes.
Is that your fault? It was at the end of the shot.
Listen to your coach, not the mask.
Let's take a look because
no big deal.
In the absence of Darren Peterson, has become the leader of this team. C-Web, take me through the highlights.
In the absence. And Peterson get well, because when you come back, you look what you got to work with coming off the screen, and this is what you love. Go attack the basket hard. Don't sit out there and wait and forward back. Now, here, this is what you love too. This time, what did he do? He sealed inside, got that nice left hand hook. But I love the passing and the cutting, and when you do that, that cut right there led to a wide open shot. That's why you cut with integrity, because you can get other guys open. But here, this is where his bread is butter. Come on into this lane. Let me stay vertical, keep my hands up, not foul, and block the shots and help my guards.
4 blocks for Kansas as a team thus far. What is it about the second chance points from Houston to Kansas? Why is Kansas having more success than Houston did off the offensive glass against Syracuse?
I'm going to take second chance points, and I'm going to turn into second chances. All right? Flory Bedinga played 14 minutes a game last year as a freshman, okay? He stays patient. He comes back. And now he's having a dominant year. Folks, pay attention. You don't always get it when you want it. Sometimes you got to work for it and be patient for it. But when you got guys that will clean up the glass and clean up some of those misses and give guys second chance opportunities, it's really important. And Lefko, as you said, inside, those two big guys, Syracuse had no match for those guys on the interior.
It also makes me think a little bit about Houston, and I wonder now about their front court size. You're kind of learning about everybody. The bright spot, I would say, for Syracuse, Sadiq White Jr. leading all scorers for them with 8, but they did close it down to single digits. It was kind of getting scary there. What do we think Syracuse needs to do? And then, of course, Sadiq White as we look at his tape.
Well, you know what? I think Syracuse needs to attack the paint a little bit more and try to get to the free throw line, which is Achilles heels for them. But at the end of the day, one thing I would like to ask C-Web is, I've played with some bad free throw shooters. When you get in the course of the game and you know somebody's going to the line and they can't shoot free throws, isn't it a little bit deflating at times for your team?
Not only is it deflating, I've been a very bad free throw shooter and a very good free throw shooter. And so when I was a bad free throw shooter, you wouldn't second guess yourself because you're so much in the moment. But you do know that you're going to get fouled later. Correct. And can you make that? And so you want to build that confidence with other teammates. I'm sure, Coach Pearl, one of your favorite drills was get a guy on the free throw line, put the team on the baseline, and if he misses a shot, you got to run suicide. You want to build that trust.
You've been to my practices. We put everybody in the line.
Yeah.
And if you don't make it, we all run. And you run twice and then 3 times.
Nah, we beating that dude up if he ain't making it.
You guys hold each other accountable.
Yeah, I wouldn't even worry about that, Stacey. I wouldn't worry about it at all.
3 to Houston at the half, and obviously they made a flurry in the second half. Going to need to overcome 9 points here to keep it going against Kansas. There he is, Sadiq White Jr. 8 points for him. You're looking, Kyan Anthony right now has yet to score 0 for 4. Going to need more for him.
Yeah, they're a whole mess over there on the other side for sure. So it's halftime. Rock Chalk Jayhawks, let's go.
And for larger vehicles, Sam's Club roadside assistance.
What else is going on? Stacey, I wouldn't even stress about it at all.
Say yes to what you want this holiday and to the joy of Sam's Club.
thought they were out of style.
I'm not worried about that at all because it came out of his mouth about the two underage girls doing the AI rundown, and I got it clipped. That's nice. At least you clipped it. What was that on? Was it on his channel?
We're talking Taylor Fit. DirecTV ain't playing. They're playing.
I'm here. Hey, Journey. The hearing is over. You're just in time for the halftime at the basketball game where the Rock Chalk Jayhawks are ahead.
When our numbers guy Frank goes on vacation, the deals
I did not realize we played Four Brothers team yesterday.
Get even better. And these signed and drive offers have us
Let
feeling
me
festive.
turn this mute on this.
Ooh, gingerbread.
We're not trying to listen to the halftime, right? Let's see here. I'm here. The hearing's over. Good to see you, Journey. Oh, I'm not stressed. And I just hope he gets a good lawyer because I got mine on deck. My lawyer is out of Miami, Florida. Well, there you go. Poor brother says, I have to run. Everyone wanted to stop by and say hi. I wasn't happy with the Irish losing. I'm so sorry about your loss, and I'm so glad about our win. But I hope your day is better. Journey says, go Bucks. Okay. Yes, have a great day, Keith. Good to see you. Thanks for stepping in. Appreciate you.
Who are you talking to? There's no way talking.
All right. Thanks, guys. Everyone take care. Absolutely. Be seeing you for sure on... Wait a minute. Are you doing a live on Friday? How's the car running? Did she make it home to Colorado? No, she is still here. The car does need a battery, and she's going to get a battery. Like I said, Journey, when I picked her up from the bus station, there was another lady that was going to Oklahoma. It was going to have a 4-hour layover. And I told her, I said, go grab her. She can come back to my house, and they'll bring her back to catch the bus. Well, she said that she got in the car, and she said, could you give me a ride to Oklahoma City? I'll pay for your gas. So I swung by my house, woke my husband up, because this was 7 o'clock in the morning. Said, hey, I'm giving a lady a ride from the bus station to Norman, Oklahoma. He said, really? He got dressed, come out, said hi, and away we went. So we gave her a ride. She messaged me earlier and asked me what the YouTube channel was. So I sent it to her. I told her to get a screen name. She said that she talked to her sponsor in Salina, Oklahoma, or Salina, Kansas. And her sponsor said, oh, I love her. So I guess we got some more viewers from Salina, Kansas. There we go. There we go. But right now we are watching the KU game, but it's halftime. And looky there, the championship picture. We're on it. We're in it. Let's go. Journey, how's your travels fixing to go? And hopefully you text Nona back too, because she did call me looking for you. She said the holidays are coming. She didn't know if you were headed that way or not. So you go talk to her about it. How about that? Everybody ready for Thanksgiving? We are going to go get, I already got the turkey and all that stuff, and Rhonda wants to go tomorrow and get a ham. So we're going to do a turkey and a ham. Last night I made a blueberry, strawberry, peach dump cake, and it was really good. But it was really sweet. It was really sweet. My husband said, I can only have one piece of this. This is way too much, and he is a sweet eater. So I've always been a fan of Houston, too. Hopefully they do good. I like Houston. We'll see what happens. I know Christopher always has a hard time finding the games, so I thought, well, I'll just go live with the games. I've been watching it. It's been good. The minute I go to share it, it's cutting out. So I don't know what to say. It is what it is. So it's liable to cut out a little bit, but the game will be back on here in just a second. We got live tonight at 7:45. We're going to talk about not as adults no more and moving them to juvenile offenders. So I sent that to Justin the Nick of Crime so that he could cover it too. And we're going to check it out. Stacy says I will be going to Mom's in the morning to start baking cakes off from scratch. There you go. It's always so much fun having all kinds of good food. And, my friend Sarah wanted me to come over, wanted us all to come over, but I doubt we'll go. We'll just stay here and hang out. She's got her dog, and then, I got Wesson and Smith. Wesson don't get along or get around much, so that's what we're going to do. And, my husband's a big Cowboys fan, and let's go Chiefs. Cowboys and Chiefs play on Thursday, so he'll be watching all them football games. I'll probably watch the Chiefs and the Cowboys game. My husband is a hater of the Chiefs because he's a Cowboys fan. Journey says, well, I'm sorting out my clothes. I got all my clothes out. Some taking some packing rest up. This is work. Oh, I bet it's work. And Mama Lasranda says, plus, Journey, I would have just been sitting alone in Colorado. So Rock said I could just hang with them for Thanksgiving. Absolutely. I'm glad she's here. Does the Packers play Thursday too? I do not remember. I guess I could look it up real quick. I don't follow baseball. I don't follow football that close. So, let's see here. I'm going to look and see if it tells me. I'm looking on my ESPN app. You're going to have a great time. Have a great Thanksgiving. I will be here on me own. You're not doing anything for Thanksgiving, girl? What's up there? What's going on there? Listen, I'm enjoying, my kids have spouses that they got to go to, so I'm actually enjoying it. Let it happen. That's what I say. Let it happen. I'm okay with it. Let's see here. I was trying to see exactly. Okay, yeah, the Chiefs and the Cowboys play Thursday at 3:30 Central Time. Packers and the Lions play at noon Central Time. And the Bengals and the Ravens play at 7:20 p.m. And then on Friday, the Bears and the Eagles. There we go. I put a dye in my hair, burgundy color. Laugh out loud. Wow, just wow. I got to see it. We want to see pictures. What do you mean? I put a dye in my hair, burgundy color, and laugh out loud. Wow, just wow. Oh, I'm glad you're here, Mama. Lost Rhonda. No, my daughter goes to her aunt's house every year. Oh, listen, sometimes the peace and quiet's the best. Stacy says, well, I'm getting off of here. I got like 2 more patients to do, and I'll be off in 30 minutes, and I will catch you at 8:15 tonight. Love you. Love you too. Have a great day. We'll see you tonight, Stacy. Be safe. Be loved. We love you. Okay, it looks like the game's back on. Let me go in and unmute.
You'll see one shot fake. You don't see many with 2.
And for Syracuse fans, it has to be so nice to see free throws go through the basket. Oh, almost got it.
Better meet your pass.
Council gets it across. Down inside to Flory Badunga against Kyle. Skip pass. 4 to shoot. Council in rhythm. And a rebound down to Starling.
He has just not been able to find the range. Shot it at a 30% clip last year at St. Bonaventure, so not a great shooter. Did a good job of getting away, though, and finding some space. Just couldn't knock it down.
Leaving it short. White was fading away. Trey White drives it on Sadiq White. White on White, and he puts it up and in.
Boy, the patience. There's the shot fake on this end here, but that doesn't happen if Trey White isn't playing under control and off 2 feet. That jump stop gives him options, and he sneaks it up right past Sadiq White.
It was a good shot blocker. You got to be careful. Lob, there's Kyle.
Well, Kyle, you just throw that thing up there. Even with the athletes that Kansas has in the front court, we saw it over Tiller in the first half there. Shadunga is in the picture, but Kyle can go upstairs with the best of them.
So can this guy. Tiller kicks. White in the corner, short.
Bernie, so it was on sale, so you wanted to go crazy with your hair? Or did you always want it to be burgundy?
Bush. He did this a lot at Georgia Tech last year. Outlet McDowell, 1v1, Euro step, and a foul on George. That's his third.
George takes a questionable shot, and then you don't get back as the safety, and then you commit your third foul. So really, there are 3 errors in a 20-second sequence that leads now to Kansas foul shots. There's just nobody back. Jabari McDowell, I didn't know you had that in your game. The slow Euro. There's that jump stop, show the ball, head fake, and sneak it on up there.
Jamari McDowell, last year he redshirted as a sophomore. He had a limited role as a freshman. Went to Bill Self last year and said, I'm okay redshirting given the pieces that we have. He said he's happy with that decision and thinks it could pay dividends down the road.
Do you think it's easier to redshirt when you're being paid money?
Yes. A little bit different than 10 years ago.
the sacrifice of sitting. Not quite as much of a sacrifice anymore.
But he's back out there this year giving Kansas an 8-point lead. And a lot of money being distributed at this tournament. It's a different time. Kings, top of the arc.
Some of the shot selection for Syracuse here. Now, William Carl is going to make up for it because he's trying to tear the rim off.
That's a pretty good shot.
But the first one, you can get that at any time.
Well, Adrian Autry said last year when he went to the portal, he wanted an athletic 5-man, and he got it in William Kyle.
Active hands.
Yeah, Kyle, he showed
Me too, Journey. My hair's gotten really long too, and I always got it in a ponytail or something.
A little shot fake and kind of like a young Brandon Gaudin right
there. But at night, I like to have my hair down, but then I sweat along my neck. I got to figure it out. If I had my way, I'd cut it off.
Starling got his hand in there.
Starling is just staying in there on that cut.
Skip pass.
Oh, really? Yeah, we all got our hair up in ponytails. We can be ponytail girls. Watch our ponytail girls.
A whistle inside.
Boy, Flory with the rim run and the bury. It's putting a ton of pressure on that possession on the Syracuse defense. Credit Bryson Tiller for looking high-low.
Just the first foul on William Kyle, so that's good news for the Orange. Kansas is led by as many as 13. Syracuse has whittled it to 6. And now it's 9.
Well, Jamari McDowell has come to play here.
So you thought that now that your hair is healthy and long again, you would stock it with some dye? Is that what you did, Tony?
Talk about a guy that's getting an opportunity and taking full advantage of it.
Bill Self thought he was going to be a spark off the bench this year, but now, because of the injury to Peterson, things shuffling, gets the start today. He's got 8.
Good help there by Badunga. He's just waiting there. Starling likes to turn that ball screen down, and Badunga cleaned it up.
And Betsy knocks it down.
Big shot for his confidence. Rough first half for Betsy shooting the basketball. They need that perimeter threat. Betsy can be that. Kings can be that. This is going left jump hook. Oh, he might have hooked him.
Yeah, yes, he did. Hooking Suarez. Offensive foul and a timeout on the floor here in Vegas.
Badunga is always looking to get left. Look at that off arm. That's an easy call for the official. We're going the other way.
Say yes to this cookware set and to a delicious pre-made holiday feast for those of us too busy to cook. I'm going to need all the mac and cheese.
How many are you hosting?
Just me. Just me. Say yes to what you want this holiday and to the joy of
I know it's cutting out a little bit, but hopefully you can still see the game. It was playing great, but the minute I'm going to share it, it starts buffering or something. I don't know what the problem is. I need to wash it again. I did it the day before yesterday. Always have to wash it again after a dye day. Yeah. Don't it get lighter every time you wash it? It seems like mine does when I do stuff like that. I've never went a crazy color because my husband wouldn't let me. Not that he could stop me, but at one time I wanted to go hot pink. He was like, that's a negative. Mine was hot pink this one? Yeah, I was going to do hot pink. And he was like, no. But I could have if I wanted to. I just didn't. That pizza's looking good. I made some homemade pizza last night. That was fire, huh? Yeah, it was. It was really good. I'm going to make another one tonight. That's how good it was. Italian sausage, hamburger. Let's see here. Oh, some pepperoni, lots of cheese, onions, peppers. It was good. I got enough toppings to make another homemade pizza tonight. Punch bowl green? I don't think so.
Which one is it?
I got spray pink.
What, which one?
By Lilly, a medicine company, and by Geico. It feels good to Geico. Syracuse starting to feel pretty good. They're within 6, and Badunga just picked up his second foul.
The Kansas bench was not happy about this call, but I think it's pretty cut and dry. And Clarence Armstrong had the call. He's on that baseline. He's seeing that entire off arm.
Kansas plus 15 on the glass. You look at a lot of the numbers, you're thinking, how is Syracuse only down 6? But they're right in it.
And Syracuse 4 is 16 from 3. The numbers say that Kansas should be leading this game by a much larger margin. The 9 turnovers are the reason why. Kansas 9, Syracuse 0.
Unbelievable. They played almost 25 minutes, the Orange, without a turnover. If it happens here, we'll blame Robbie Hummel. It does not, but a miss at the rim for Kings. Trey White down the lane. That's a tough shot.
What a finish with Soiree right there. Trey White had to double clutch that, but in the open floor, he is looking to be aggressive and make something happen. We saw this yesterday. Badunga switching out on guards and doing a great job of moving his feet.
Kyan Anthony, freshman star, still hasn't scored. Melo's son going to work here. Leaning. Got it back. There is his first bucket.
Oh, and they called a foul.
They did a late whistle, but a chance at 3.
This is just an individual play. It looks like it's going nowhere. Karam's off the side of the backboard, ends up in the hands of Kyan Anthony. I think did they get Tiller or Council for that?
They got Tiller.
Yeah, Tiller.
His first. Maybe
I was heard blondes have more fun, Journey. What do you mean?
Wearing number 7 like his dad did in the second half of his NBA career. Of course, Melo wore number 15 at Syracuse. That number retired in 2013. And he gets the free throw.
I give a lot of credit to Syracuse. They have hung in there on this game.
Such a battle yesterday with Houston in that overtime loss.
Good job by Nate Kings. He just fought Bryson Tiller there on the block.
Now Starling leaves it up top. They'll reset. Chance to get it down to one possession. Anthony starting to feel it. That was a tough shot.
It was. He loves that pickup. Anthony's down. Kansas has numbers 5 on 4.
Yeah, he is hurt. Slow to get back.
If anybody just want to lay up, this guy will take one.
Waits. Finger roll, no. Put back. They got the foul.
He's taking on 3 orange defenders right there. He has no issue with making things happen and mixing it up.
Foul number 10, Pierce Suarez, his second personal. Seems third.
His nose says all of that. That thing was bleeding like crazy yesterday.
Kevin Jai of Notre Dame caught him with an elbow. You see a little black under the eye as well for Trey White.
Trey White at the line shooting 2 shots.
But he came right back in that game after getting a new jersey. 16 points and 9 rebounds in the win against the Irish.
Honestly, lucky he didn't break his nose to where you have to wear a mask, because there's nothing worse than that as a player.
Unless
I don't know if you guys remember, but I was live at my daughter's house, and some guy had got his wife. They took an Uber to the school. Anyway, she had caught it all on her camera. The school didn't have it on their cameras very good. Well, she has court today for that. She has to go testify that her cameras that the DA's used. She's not very happy about it.
Davis's mask from like 4
Yeah.
seasons before. He played at Michigan State.
I don't even remember when that was. Maybe a year ago.
I figured.
I think it's been about a year ago.
Jacob Pullen.
Oh, really?
Anyway,
the same team and collided.
a man and woman was taking their kids to school by an Uber. And as they was pulling out of the school, she jumped out of the car and started running, and he shot her. Shot her and chased her down. She lived. I think he shot her like 5 times in the stomach. Crazy.
In practice or a game?
Your son was born with dark hair and blonde highlights. Nice. My hair's blonde. It's gotten darker over the years, but
Anthony, 5 feet behind.
I've got 2 daughters that's blondes and one's a brunette. Now, when my dad would grow his beard and mustache out, they'd be ginger as all ginger could be. So I hope I don't have red hair, just because I don't look good in red. I'm just saying, I don't look good in red, and I don't look good in orange either. Don't want orange either.
The ball. Kansas, after Syracuse was knocking on the door, the Jayhawks back up 9.
This ball needs to move for Syracuse. There's a lot of dribbling. Now, Kyan Anthony makes up that.
I want my glasses on. That's your fault.
A lot of ISO.
See it now, yeah. Sometimes I gotta put my damn glasses on. I can't see shit. It's horrible. That's old age.
Anthony getting by his defender.
Old age. Got to have them readers when you get older.
So quiet in the first half, but here he is coming to life.
A lot of dribbling. Getting by Marco Jackson, and if you're Jackson at that point, just let him go. For Melvin Council, nobody ever stops you. That Euro step, it's a half-hearted attempt from Nate Kings. That's where Council's at his best, though. He's got the speed, he's got the length in the open floor.
Kyan Anthony going for his second and 1 here in the last few minutes. Yep.
He's been much more aggressive here in the second half.
Yeah, he was not very involved or active in the first 20 minutes. Going to get him a breather.
Oh, dangerous pass.
King's knee of Jackson. I think it's off Jackson, but we always like to remind folks it has to be conclusive evidence to change it. College basketball this year, each coach gets a challenge. If you win the challenge, then you get a second, and that's it, no more. If you lose this challenge, if you're Adrian Autry, you get a timeout taken from you.
It looks like Starling whiffs on the ball. I think this is off Marco Jackson's left knee.
Or his left hand, or both.
Taking it a step further, because we're going to have a game where there is a play where someone gets fouled and drops the ball out of bounds, and it's clear. But because it's off a certain player, they're not able to overturn it with a foul the way you would in the NBA. And we're probably just 2 years away from that.
Yeah.
I think just the step was so drastic. But I hope we get there. It works in the league. We have all the technology. Why not?
Yeah, but I think you're right. A step in the right direction. And they do change it. So Syracuse will still have a challenge, and they have the basketball. The new thing now, though, is when a play like that happens, there's a group on the bench that goes to the iPad to try to review it as quick as they can.
Hopefully there's no lag. That's a high-pressure job.
It is. Make it now 11 Kansas turnovers, still a goose egg in that category for Syracuse.
It's not like Kansas is a team that forces a lot. I mean, they're 345th in turnovers forced. They force under 10 a game, but 0. And you have a lot of college teams that couldn't do 0 turnovers in 5-on-0.
Yeah, right now they've gone almost 30 minutes without one.
He's got the mismatch. But he gave it up too early.
And Betsy can pay for it. There is the first turnover. Oh, but Kansas gives it right back. Bill Self.
The coaching is fun.
Yeah. Tell that to Bill Self right now.
No doubt. It'd be a lot more fun if Darren Peterson gets healthy, I can tell you that.
Yeah, their star freshman. Surefire lottery pick out with a hamstring injury.
That's a risky pass.
It got to Kyle. He kicks it out. Kings. Offensive board. Reset for the Orange. George attacks. Pulls. Pinballs.
Bryson Tiller came in there and cleaned it up. That could have been another Syracuse offensive rebound.
It's tougher with Badunga on the bench. Jackson to Council. Council to the bottom of the net.
How good did that feel for Melvin Council? He was 0 for 3 in this game so far. Finally gets one to go. Was 3 of 19 leading in. That's one where if you're Red Autry, you're like, man, of course that goes down there.
Starting on the angle. They'll have 2 at the stripe when we get back. Kansas
Sounds like you got your band lock about ready to go, Journey.
Game 2 from MGM.
You're about there.
'17 iPad and Apple Watch, all on them. But no getting it if you're naughty. You just ate. Don't worry, we know what list you're on. I'm always watching. Always watching. Not always. Boundaries.
Get the powerful new iPhone 17, iPad, and Apple Watch, all for $0. No trade-in needed on any plan.
Check their new game day fit. Oh, snap. DirecTV got hot.
That's right. DirecTV is flexing with all those pro and college games at your fingertips. This ain't your dad's cable song. It's couture.
Okay, thank you so much. I was about to say that. It's couture.
Ashley's biggest sale of the year gets even better this week. Shop Black Friday doorbusters starting at just $199. Save up to $1,000 on your entire purchase, or get 0% interest for 60 months with no money down. This week only.
Team Nice.
Ooh, sweet.
All new Holiday Baking Championship. Monday night at 8 on Food Network. This holiday season, deck your hall.
Okay, Journey. I'll be watching for it.
Christmas Maximus. All season long. Only on TNT.
Here we go, baby. Here we go.
This is the Big 12, where 16 teams battle in a new era of college football. From the Rocky Mountains to Florida, TNT Sports uncovers the untold stories of these programs. Let's move with it. Big 12 Uncovered reveals the sweat, the swagger, and the dreams. Every Saturday, take a behind-the-scenes journey with a different program in one of the nation's toughest conferences. We play on TNT. Big 12 Uncovered, Saturday on TNT.
You are watching the Geico Players Era on TNT. Back in Vegas, Kansas by 9 over the Orange. Let's take a look at our impact player presented by Lilly.
Well, it's got to be Flory Badunga. He has been fabulous over these last 5 games. A double-double here this afternoon, 11 points, 11 rebounds. The only blemish on the game has been some of the turnovers. Does have 6 of those. But Kansas fans have to be ecstatic. If you can get Darren Peterson back, think about the possibilities with this version of Flory. You get a scorer like Peterson, a generational talent. That could be quite the combination if that comes to fruition.
I think you get him back, it's a legit Final Four contender, right?
I mean, I think with the talent, now certainly you're going to need some guys around them to play better. I think Melvin Council certainly is capable of more. Cole Rosario, a young player. Trey White has given them a lot. I think he's a good third option in that mix. But they're still working through some things. You know, certainly offensively, you lose a guy like Peterson. Syracuse, you could say the same thing. You know, you lose Donnie Freeman. But I cannot even believe the hitch that J.J. Starling has in his foul shot.
It's almost like it's mental. You can see it. It's as if he's forcing it on that hitch. He does get the set. Yes, I would, yeah. From my middle school days, you're right. Backcourt pressure again. Other thing for Kansas, Rob, you think about the Big 12 this year, it is not going to be easy.
It never is.
But Houston, Arizona, BYU, all top 10.
Great talent, really good coaches, great venues. It's a fantastic league. Good roll.
Tiller, yes, and the foul.
Jamari McDowell has been a bit of a playmaker. He made some plays, I think, for himself in the game last night, but today it's been for others. Look how fast, though, Bryson Tiller is getting out of that screen. It's touch and go, and that pass is on the money. That's high-level stuff. Ball moving from side to side. Really good offense by Kansas.
And that puts the freshman from Atlanta, Bryson Tiller, at the line. Remember, he arrived in Lawrence, Kansas last January, redshirted the remainder of the season. And now he is helping this Kansas team out to an 11-point lead. Three from the wing for Anthony. Oh, air ball. Who'd that go off of? And they will say we're going the other direction.
Kyan Anthony is searching for his jumper. He has 1 for his last 14 from 3.
And all told today for Kyan Anthony, 2 for 11 from the field. And now Kansas, they've got a chance to match their largest lead or take their largest lead. Tiller blocked at the end.
Got a little bit of a flat tire there. Heck of a move. Everything but the finish.
Kyle got just enough of it. Flat, put back, White, no, but he's pushed.
Sadiq White just refused to be blocked out there. It's so interesting with Starling, too. There's obviously no hitch in his three-point shot. You know, so just the aspect of being at the line and shooting that shot from a standstill. Boy, that's a crazy thing to witness.
White with a good stroke. TNT Sports coverage of the Players Era is presented by Lilly, a medicine company, and by Geico. It feels good to Geico. Sadiq White a chance to get into double figures here, but he misses the second.
Gotta go. Yeah, barely got that across. Melvin Council caught that ball, looked up, and just saw a wall of Orange defenders.
McDowell, long range. Kyle with a rebound.
Kansas switching 5 ways, so you're going to have an advantage on the inside with Kyle or your guards. It's time to get their game on.
Yeah, he's matched up with McDowell inside.
They got to throw it inside.
I don't think they realize it.
Or guards don't like to do that.
Well, Kyle just cleaned up the mess himself.
That's right. If you won't throw it to me, I'll go and get it.
He is such a menace inside. William Kyle III.
It's hard to believe. Look, Tyler Bilodeau's a good player at Dimar, showing he can do it at Michigan, but it's hard to believe he didn't get much of an opportunity at UCLA last year.
Yeah. Defensively,
look at him fighting Floyd Badunga.
Yeah, that was all William Kyle, and then Sadiq White cleaned it up. Nathan George now. Bounce pass, White. Badunga with the tie-up. And the arrow will give it to the Jayhawks.
Well, he's got the switch down here, and he's got Jamari McDowell. You can put Kansas' defense, and you can see even the frustration there, but he discards his defender, and all right, if you're not going to throw it in, then I'll just go get it myself on the offensive glass.
Before UCLA, you talked about his time at South Dakota State, where he was the Summit League Defensive Player of the Year. So Mick Cronin wanted him in the portal, but he just wasn't really in the mix. But he's certainly in the mix in Syracuse. Gonna get a breather right now.
Plays like a grown man. Vertical threat, protects the rim. Lob threat. Give him a post touch every once in a while.
Yeah, you say, come on, guards.
Every once in a while, just give me something. There's that high-low look. Pretty good defense by Syracuse to pack that paint.
Now into the shot clock. Council. Betsy, you know he's not shy.
He is always looking.
He's 2 of 9 from the field, though, Betsy. George, taller defender on it.
And these guards think that with Badunga they have a mismatch, but they really haven't been able to show it. And yesterday Notre Dame couldn't, and today Syracuse hasn't either.
That is a big-time bucket from J.J. Starling. It's down to 5.
That is a monster shot. Draw and kick.
Bill Self takes the timeout. The Orange will not go away.
Well, exactly what the doctor ordered. The threes haven't been falling today, just 5 of 23. But J.J. Starlin, 17 a game last year. He's dialing one up and cashing out.
Let's go, boys.
One thing I've noticed about football fans is they all talk like the players can actually hear them.
Proud of you. Looking good. Keep it up.
But when you have Geico Insurance, you'll always be heard. They have top-notch customer service with people who really care.
There you go. That's how you run inside zone.
Anything for you, bud.
Cool. Could you pass the ball?
Yeah, I'm trying.
Just pass the ball.
Yeah, just
Okay.
Pass it.
wide open.
It feels good to be heard. It feels good to Geico.
Santa, did you get my letter?
Oh, I'm not. Elf. I'm 6'3". You want your family to go to T-Mobile, where you can get 4 iPhone 17s on them. Awesome cameras, epic display, right, Mrs. Paws?
Actually, I'm her much younger sister. Also, at T-Mobile, there's no trade-in needed when you switch. Dude.
Yeah.
Not you.
The holidays are better at T-Mobile. Get 4 iPhone 17s on us. No trade-in needed when you switch. Plus 4 lines for just $25 a line.
So what am I getting?
America's best network, kid.
Ponvory is approved for the treatment of relapsing forms of multiple sclerosis in adults. Ponvory lowers the number of white blood cells, lymphocytes, in your blood. Usually, this will return to normal within 1 to 2 weeks of stopping treatment. Ponvory can increase your risk of serious infections that can You had a heart attack, unstable angina, stroke, or other severe heart conditions, including certain types of abnormal heart with the starter pack. Ask your doctor about Ponvory or visit ponvory.com to learn more. By Vanda Pharmaceuticals.
Here is your Geico assist leaderboard. Syracuse 9 assists, 16 made field goals, 13 assists on 20 made shots for the Jayhawks. It's the Orange right now with a little momentum to cut this deficit, which at one point was 13, down to 5.
Well, you told Red Autry that their team would shoot 31% from the field, 21% from three. They have been better from the line. I mean, I know 10 of 16 isn't going to break any records, but it's substantially better than what we saw yesterday in that Houston game. They've done a lot of positive things, and they've just kind of hung around here in this game. The Kansas turnovers up to 13 have given them that chance.
Last year, they were 14 and 19, 7 and 13 in the ACC, and I don't think there's any question they're much improved.
Agreed. No question. Now they just got to find a way. That they've hung in there with Houston. They're hanging in there with Kansas, but now your team's got to learn how to win one of these games. You got 7:25 to figure it out. There's that empty side pick and roll, but boy, McDowell has to wait on that. You're not giving Bryson Tiller even a chance to set that screen. Oh, they got Betsy. I thought it was a moving screen.
From the initial reaction, I thought so too. Adrian Autry is upset. We'll take a peek when we get back.
Eczema isn't easy to plan for, but with Ebglyss, people with moderate to severe eczema can have real results, like skin that's still more clear at 1 year.
Don't use if you're allergic to Ebglyss. Allergic reactions can occur that can be severe. Eye problems can occur. Tell your doctor if you have new or worsening eye problems. You should not receive a live vaccine when treated with Ebglyss. Before starting Ebglyss, tell your doctor if you have a parasitic infection.
Ask your doctor about once monthly Ebglyss.
I got this old thing and the bill from the store where I got it. Figured you could beat it with a better deal on one of these big boys.
That doesn't work that way.
Well, at Verizon, anyone can bring in their AT&T or T-Mobile bill and they'll give you a better deal.
Oh, Verizon's pricey.
No, better deal, best 5G network. Back to the TV. Does it come higher than 8K? Because I don't like to squint.
Ma'am, take your TV and go.
Bring your AT&T or T-Mobile bill to a Verizon store for a better deal today.
Guess you're not as cool as Verizon.
You don't know that?
Earn this, so hold it up high. You handle chaos with composure, because everything you do behind the scenes sets the stage for their big day. You are a fighter, and this is your reward. Medalla, the mark of a fighter.
Thought they were out of style, huh? Well, check their new game day fit. Oh, snap! DirecTV got hot.
That's right. DirecTV is flexing with all those pro and college games at your fingertips. This ain't your dad's cable, son. It's Couture.
Thank you. I got this. Catching your favorite teams is easy. Whether it's on live TV or streaming, your games are front and center.
We're talking tailor fit. DirecTV ain't playing.
They're playing football.
Well, yeah, obviously they're playing football, but they knew what I was talking about.
DirecTV now includes Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN Unlimited.
Welcome back to the Geico Players here at Day 2 coverage on TNT, presented by Sam's Club. Well, that last foul did go against Syracuse.
Hey, Johnny, how you doing? I was thinking about you. I hope you're doing all right.
Well, you could call this probably every time down. Now, my point, I think, still stands about Jamari McDowell leaving too early. Actually, I don't think that was a moving screen on Tiller, and I really, that's just not that. In a game as physical as this one, that's not much there.
5 fouls on Syracuse, 6 on Kansas with 7:17 to play. Brandon Gaudin, Robbie Hummel, and Bill Kareem with you here in Vegas. 5-point ball game. Badunga going right to work.
That's what you want if you're Syracuse, though. You want him going to his right hand. So often you see him getting to his left hook. That's playing the percentages.
Strong defense by Suore. Limited minutes for him off the bench today.
When you think about with Badunga, you just don't want to give him angles. Make him score over the top, and if you can get him to go to his right hand, that's even better.
Betsy off the shot fake, right at Badunga.
Badunga alters so many shots.
The double-double you mentioned, he's got 11 and 12 rebounds. There's number 40 in white. They go to him here. Gives it up. Council. Back to Badunga.
Good pass in there.
Kicks it out to McDowell.
Frank McDowell could have shot that. Now you might not get a better look.
Now Tiller separates.
That's why that's got to go up. Off that kick out from Badunga, that has got to be a three from McDowell. He's made a couple here in Vegas.
Kansas hasn't scored in over 4 minutes, and we have a 2-point game. It's Betsy.
You don't need to tell him twice to let that thing go. Rightfully so. He can knock him down 40% from three on the year.
Here we go, folks. Kansas needs a bucket in the worst way. They don't get it there. Badunga. Yes.
The ability to get that rebound and not go up over the back. It shows that length there. Second chance opportunity. It's been a weakness for Syracuse all season long.
Give him 13 and 13. Starling trying to cross up Tiller. Nothing there. Pull up, fading.
Good defense. That's that switch. Kansas switching 5 ways. Can your guards go and beat them? And on that position there, Bryson Tiller, he is up for the challenge on defense.
5 minutes to go. Trey White on the angle. Leads. Count it. And the foul.
We saw a similar drive early in the second half, but because he's coming to a jump stop, that defense is just a little off balance. It's like throwing a changeup. J.J. Starling leaves his feet, and Trey White knows exactly what to do with the rest.
So crafty, this kid that has been all over the place. USC to Louisville to Illinois, and now Kansas as a senior.
Well, another one of those situations where Bill Self recruited him early, and it didn't pay off first, second, or third time, but the fourth time's a charm.
Hits the free throw. Yeah, he committed to Kansas as a sophomore in high school in 2019. 6 years, 3 high schools, and 3 college stops later, and he's a Jayhawk. Inside and a foul.
A post-entry.
William Kyle's like, hey.
And they called a foul, of course.
Third foul on number 3, Trey White, and it's a 1-and-1 for sure.
And honestly, it's a pretty good foul because Kyle shoots 41% from the foul line.
And he's 0 for 2 today. Boy, Syracuse fans, just avert your eyes.
But mechanically, with he and Starling, I know that college coaches don't like to intervene with players because they've been playing for so long at this point in time. I think, and it's tough to do it in season, but you need to make some changes, I think. Otherwise, there's just not going to be success with the way those shots look.
Close games. Think about how clutch those misses can be. Whoa, whoa. Saving the turnover into the shot clock here. He got up in the air and drew the foul on Kings.
Well, that was going nowhere. That pass is thrown at the ankles of Trey White. Smart play, honestly. You got nothing going here. Kings leaves his feet, and Trey White gets you in the air and go right into you. Put the onus on the officials.
And was his foot behind the line? Yes, that's going to be 3 shots. Carmelo does not like it. Open his
Something happened. Hold
If you love to travel, Capital One has a rewards credit card that opens up a world of possibilities.
It's a 3-tie here.
Through here.
Over into the shot clock here. He got up in the air and drew the foul on Kings.
Well, that was going nowhere. That pass is thrown at the ankles of Trey White. Smart play, honestly. You got nothing going here. Kings leaves his feet, and Trey White gets you in the air and go right into you. Put the onus on the officials.
And was his foot behind the line? Yes, that's going to be 3 shots. Carmelo does not like it. Hoping his son and the Orange can pull off the upset here over Kansas.
I have to say about Melo, my first year with Minnesota with the Timberwolves, he had 55 at the Target Center. And it was on mid-range pull-ups and some free throws at the rim and maybe a couple threes. But it was one of the most impressive things I've ever seen.
How many?
His verticality on his pull-up was so pure, and his mechanics so perfect with his pull-up. I didn't play.
You knew I was going to go there.
None of them were on me. I got a front row seat to watch. I had DNP coach's decision via Rick Adelman.
Did you have some popcorn over there?
I should have. I wasn't getting in the game. But it was incredible to witness, honestly.
I mean, what a career, obviously, he had. The 1 year at Syracuse, but then in the NBA.
There's Olympic stuff, too.
Yes.
One of the great international players in the history of the game.
Kansas has stretched it back to double digits. It's an 8-0 run.
Look at Padunga just moving his feet on a point guard.
Everybody high for the rebound. And it's going to be a foul on Kansas.
But that's the risk. If you're going to switch 5 ways, these bigs, whether it's Kyle or whether it's Sadiq White, are going to be a factor on the offensive glass. We're getting into winning time. We'll see who can make a run here. 3:47 to play.
Liberty Mutual customizes.
Wait, am I in one of those Liberty Mutual commercials where they stand in front of the Statue of Liberty and talk about how Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance so you only pay for what you need?
Yes.
Huh. What happens in this one?
Seagulls.
Oh, I like it. How are you doing?
Remember yesterday that overtime loss into 17 free throws. They were just 12 of 29. Today, a little bit better, 10 of 17.
That just does not even have a chance. This sounds like, and I promise I'm saying this with a sincere tone in my voice, but like you almost wonder, do you go ask Rick Barry to be like, let's shoot underhand? If you have a guy shooting 25% from the line and 41% from the line, why not try it? If it doesn't work, go back to shooting it like this.
When you feel for William Kyle.
Oh, it's a horrible place to put him in where he's at the line and you know it's going to happen.
When as the season goes, it's hard to take him off the floor, but you got to think teams will employ a hack-a-shack strategy.
You will totally see that, yeah. But the problem is there's a lot of guys that you could – I mean, J.J. Starling, 25% from the line. Nate King's 33% from the line. William Kyle, 41. Kyan Anthony's 46. And it is a little bit contagious. And Nathan George is on the high end at 62.
And you go to the other end, and Kansas able to take advantage with Council. But he does leave the second one short. George will pull. Left it short.
I don't think Adrian Autry liked that shot at all.
No, he was shaking his head right after it hit off the front of the rim. Syracuse trying to avoid second loss in 2 days, but obviously a tough schedule with Houston and then Kansas. Both of these teams, one more opponent here in Vegas, still to be determined. Council turns the corner. 13-point lead, matches their largest.
I love what he did, though. He was in space, and with William Kyle looking to be aggressive, Melvin Council is using his speed to counter that, just blowing it right by him.
We are inside of 3 minutes.
Hey, girly girl.
Kyle's inside. I would argue, though, if you want the ball, you better dominate your matchup. Like, you better make those guards feel good about throwing it into you.
Well, Betsy does hit a 3 to stop the bleeding, and we've got a timeout.
Get the big fella in space and play to your strengths. Melvin Council going downhill. Kansas trying to put this one to bed.
Hello, everybody.
And now for a weather update. The polar vortex is bringing a lot of snow. Good news for a white Christmas. Just be safe getting home. This storm will be here through the night, as will I.
The greatest
Little girl, so you got to work at 10 tonight, huh?
is how it makes you feel.
Yeah, we're going to go over
to remember sales event. Get offers on select
what
models.
Veronica's mom filed.
TNT Sports.
Hold on. My TV off.
What are you doing in this game? You're kind of losing because this game sucks.
No, we're winning. What Jayhawks are winning?
I'm talking about the other team.
Oh, that's Syracuse. Yeah, they're being losers right now, huh?
Can I say what's their girl?
Hey, why does it keep losing its channel? I'm not
I
liking
hate
it.
the TV.
Have come from layups and foul shots.
Now they work a little clock up top with the guards.
They're not in any hurry here.
Council directing traffic. Council into the paint, leaning. Trying to tap it back. Another rebound for Council.
To bring that back out. One more clock. Council got downhill, got what he wanted, stayed in the play. That's a heck of an effort.
Shot clock inside 10. Council fouled.
Good luck trapping him. You put him in space with that speed.
Collins, the big white junior, his second personal, team's ninth.
He was a good get in the portal from St. Bonaventure. Led the A-10 in steals last year, led the team in scoring. Bill Self, he compared him. Now, he did this. He didn't want to put pressure on him, but said he kind of reminds me of Tyshawn Taylor.
High praise.
That is high praise.
That team that went to the national title game, I got to see it up close and personal. We lost to him in the second round. But with Thomas Robinson and certainly Tyshawn, some of the guards they had on that team, Tyshawn could go, though. That dude was fearless.
Bill Self, he's coached some good ones over the years. By the way, there's another Kansas legend over on that bench, and Jacques Vaughn, first-year assistant. That's going way back, but he was unbelievable. Kings battling inside. The bucket is good, and the foul on Rosario.
He is just grinding Cole Rosario there all the way to the rim. Right there and bumping and just finding a way to get downhill.
Thought you were going to say bumping and grinding in there. Yeah. like you at your junior prom.
Okay.
All right.
I think we got a different experience tonight. It's Evansville, Indiana. It's in southern Indiana, right?
Kings completes a three-point play. Now they're going to put on the full court press here. They have forced Kansas into 13 turnovers today. Oh, boy. Oh, Badunga traveled.
That's where Flory's got to catch that and look for a guard. I know he can dribble. I know he can handle, but you just don't want to put him in a spot where he's looking to break the press. And that's on him. He's got to catch that and get it to somebody who can get it across the timeline.
Now it's 14 Kansas turnovers, just 2 for the Orange.
He has turned it over a lot today. I think that's the 7th turnover. Good switch.
Rosario knocks it out. Yeah, 7 turnovers for Badunga. George gets it back. Betsy on the angle, pulls up, and a rebound comes down to Kansas.
How about how Kansas' defense swarmed there? You got Cole Rosario flying in there to contest that shot.
They have dominated the boards. McDowell kicks it out. Oh, wow. I thought they were going to eat some more clock.
Bill Self does not like that shot.
He put both of his hands on his head.
I mean, you just shouldn't take it.
And it leads to a Starling bucket.
Wish I could be in the Kansas huddle to listen to what's about to be said.
A quick break with 1:14 to go.
Say yes to this cookware set and to a delicious pre-made holiday feast for those of us too busy to cook. I'm going to need all the mac and cheese.
How many are you hosting?
Just me, just me. Say yes to this award-winning apple pie and to affordable shaving products. Show me a new look. It'll grow back. Say yes to what you want this holiday and to the joy of Sam's Club.
College football on TNT Sports.
It's on the chart and all.
There's nothing like college football.
Gotta love everything that comes with it.
How you feel? Go get him. The snake in the moves, get out of the way. We coming through. We got this, never stop in, and we won't lose. No, we can't lose.
Big things ahead of us. Big 12 football is on TNT Sports. It's in the name. It's big.
Under the bright lights in Vegas at MGM Grand Garden Arena, Bill Self and Kansas trying to escape with a win here, up 7.
Well, no surprise that as Trey White made his way to the huddle, we could read Bill Self's lips of what are you doing, which is a very valid question for the shot that he took.
Keep Syracuse in it for the moment. There's a foul on White.
Foul on Sidney White Jr., his 3rd personal.
Syracuse 1 timeout left, Kansas 2. Should that become a factor?
Melvin Council Jr. line shooting 2 shots.
Double bonus. Even if it's a loss today for Syracuse, I do think Adrian Autry and his Orange have started to prove a little something here in Las Vegas this week.
No, I agree. And certainly that's hard to see 2 losses lead to that. But just from what Syracuse has been and from knowing what Syracuse was at their heights, it is refreshing, and I think it's great for the game to see Syracuse back competing in games like this.
Inadvertent whistle. They said that was just an inadvertent whistle. Syracuse, a lot of ground to make up here as we hit the 1-minute mark.
1 minute remaining. 1 minute.
King spinning, tangled with McDowell, and McDowell may be a little hurt.
I hope his shoulder's okay with the way he's kind of got it dangled.
They're already obviously without Peterson. They also lost Jaden Dawson yesterday with a wrist injury.
Well, they miss his three-point shooting. Because this isn't by any means a great three-point shooting basketball team. But that could be a hook and hold.
Yeah, Kings kind of grabbed it, yanked him down, and that led to the pain.
He's still kind of clutching at that left shoulder.
They're going to the monitor.
Man, you can see, though, there's definitely, now, does it get to the clamp? That's always the question.
Again, fewer reviews this year, but inside of 2 minutes, the officials can still go to the monitor. And they said nothing, play on. So it is a foul on McDowell, and Kings will be at the line. This is the first. Now 11 of 20 at the line. And this is one of the guys you would want there in Kings. Second one is pure. White having a little trouble.
Somebody's got to get open.
5-second call. He went to go for the timeout, but not in time.
And Kansas with 2 timeouts, 57 seconds to go. Trey White has got to have that feel. If you take a timeout, so be it. You still have 1 left.
Staggering turnover numbers. 15 for the Jayhawks, 2 for Syracuse. Syracuse gets a bucket here. This starts to get interesting. 3-pointer, short by Starling. Counseled is fouled 90 feet from the basket. Syracuse 7 of 28 from long range, so they've struggled at the line, they've struggled from deep, but still have given Kansas a battle here. We said, Robbie, when Darren Peterson comes back, it totally changes the narrative. But what do you think we have learned from Kansas so far here in Vegas?
I love the way that Badunga has played, and certainly the dual bigs with Bryson Tiller. That's intriguing, especially because you think about the way Kansas used to play. But I look at it, if you get Peterson back, some of the 2-man actions with Badunga is a roller and Peterson coming off with his shot making, that is a terrifying guard. But you just have to hope that he's healthy enough to play, because he is truly one of the elite freshman talents in the game. Yeah, he's not going to be here long, so I hope we can see him for at least a little bit of time.
He's the definition of a one and done. Early in the year, he had the cramping issues and then the hamstring strain, and just trying to get back to full health again. They have UConn on December 2nd in Lawrence.
What an atmosphere that would be. There's no place better than Allen Fieldhouse for a big game. I think it is easily the best venue in college basketball.
And you know, Kyle still missing tough ones. And you know that Darren Peterson will want to be in that game against the Huskies.
And he's really not shooting. It's like he's pushing it.
Yes.
You can hear the response of the crowd.
A sarcastic cheer from the people in orange.
Oh, man.
Are they going to get a turnover? No. Trey White up ahead.
Trey White was like, oh, my
goodness. Rosario with the exclamation mark.
Trey White threw that to Badunga like the ball was on fire. The rocket.
Bill Self.
Just the way they threw it up, though.
Bill Self shook his head the whole time. No, no, no. Oh, but they're ultimately going to get the victory here.
Bill Self is yelling at his team to go score because point differential matters. It's like playing overseas.
Yeah, that's a good point. Rosario from downtown. Offensive rebound. And they won't get it off. It's an 11-point win for Kansas.
Look at that look.
Well, he may not be the happiest man, but his team is 2-0 here in Las Vegas. Syracuse, even though they're obviously playing with some warts with their shooting woes, they kept it close, but Jayhawks get it done.
I think both teams are trying to find what they are without their best offensive player. And it can lead to some ugly offensive possessions. There's no doubt both teams they always play smart. No. But I think early on in the season with so
my
many
favorite
new
part of the
rosters,
game right here. That is
Blue Bloods, North Carolina, and Duke. And Syracuse drops their second in a row, now at 4-2.
Fans, be sure to stick around for game 3 of this session with the Houston Cougars.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join in the singing of our alma mater.
That's right, Journey. That's right. Bet you can bet on it.
Look at these twins.
And she is all. Yeah, she's all sure. Okay. I'm gonna let you go. I'll see you guys all at 7:45. Much love. We're out of here.
Yeah, out on the plains where the wheat feels sweet, there's a storm rolling in from the mess they made. Kansas mom's still waiting for justice to rise. Too many secrets hid behind small town lies. But we ain't scared of the dark or the fight. Rock chalk family riding out every long night. Every mile, every rumor, every courthouse door. We've seen it all and we're coming back for more. Cause we got boots on the ground and we're telling it true. Rock chalk family, they ain't backing down. We know what to do. Shining light on the shadows they keep trying to hide. We're the thunder rolling in on the justice side. Yeah, boots on the ground and the truth is coming out. If they don't want to hear it, we'll still sing it loud. Yeah. From Kansas, girly girl for 40 standing strong in line, and Christopher keeping watch on that Jayhawks skyline. Down in Texas, Jezebel Witch brings a fire and fight, while Beach Baby from Oklahoma keeps the facts airtight. Leroy Robin, Lavendar, Jason, Oklahoma's got that soul. Journeys riding in from cold Wisconsin fields. Hawkeyes and Jay Domas from Colorado with the shields. And Mama lost Rhonda, Colorado, pride so true. A whole map of justice standing right behind you. DI task force member Kevin McInner got grand jury indicted, but somehow Brady Giglio. It don't matter, like the truth's been rewritten, and the DA sitting pretty, never voted in by his peers, just placed behind a desk while justice disappears. And the judge, yeah, the one holding Granny's fate, used to be her attorney. Now what does that indicate? If that's what we can see, then what else lies within? How deep does the cover-up go, and where does it end? They said stay quiet, but we never learned how. We're standing for the moms, and we're standing right now. But we're the ones who care. When the system fails, we're still right there. Camera rolling, hearts wide open. Truth ain't dead, it's just been spoken. So put your boots on the ground, let the whole world know. Rock Chalk families bringing fire everywhere we go. For the Kansas moms fighting just to be heard.